Hello, hello. I hope I find everyone very well this month. I don't know if I can say that lightly. All in all, guys, we made it. We're halfway through the year. We made it. It's July 2018. Just be glad that you made it in one piece, you know? Anyway, I just want to make this intro pretty quick as possible. I don't really like long intros. No one really does. So for this month, we're using the Botticelli deck here for you guys' readings for July 2018. And I want to quickly go over what's going on astrologically and going on up there in the damn sky. So Mars went retrograde June 26th at 9 degrees Aquarius. So we also have Jupiter going direct, yay! July 10th at 13 degrees Scorpio. And we also have a partial solar eclipse at 20 degrees Cancer, and that's on July 12th. We also have a total lunar eclipse, July 27th, and that's at 4 degrees Aquarius, and that's conjunct Mars retrograde. I know it sounds all crazy, but lots going on, but we'll talk more about that as time goes on, okay? Also this month, guys, I know Mercury's going retrograde as well. July 26th at 11 degrees Leo. You made it this far. Shoot, we can do it. We got this, okay? If you guys also check the description box, you guys can find the Amazon wish list that I put together. It's a good way to get a good reading for a pretty good price. So provide the channel with fresh content and just, you know, fresh new decks and things of that nature, okay? So not only does it, you know, give back to me, but it also gives back to you guys as well, and it just gives back to the channel as a whole. Okay, and for every deck that's purchased there, you guys also get a reading for each deck that's purchased. Also, guys, check out the description box for a link to our podcast. I'd like you guys to hear a couple things that are on there, just some of my thoughts upon certain instances and certain spiritual topics. Okay, I think you guys would really enjoy that as well. You guys can also find a donation link if you guys would like to donate to the channel to keep things going, keep things fresh. That's also in the description box as well. Also in the description box, check out the link to the Neptune retrograde special that I put together for you guys for all the rising signs. Oh, that's right. See, forgot one. Neptune's retrograde as well. Damn, lots going on, right? We'll make it. For usual, if you guys would like to book a reading, please visit intuitiveperceptions.com and go to the services tab. And utilize the chat function while you're there, and I'll chat back and forth with you. And also, if I just so happen, I get notifications on my phone, but if I just so happen to not be around at that time, go ahead and leave your email and your first and last name within the chat. And yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, I believe that's it. All right, let's go ahead and bless the deck, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Taurus, 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 the bull. Alrighty, guys, so as a reminder, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please never ever force anything regarding your unique situation. The energies and messages here can either be coming directly from you, happening to you, or involving someone you're dealing with. Also, guys, please remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising for refined clarity. Alrighty, so for the heart of the matter here, Taurus, we have the Ten of Wands. What's in your foundation? We have the Three of Cups. What's behind you? We have the Star card reversed. For the door that is now closed is the Knight of Swords. What's ahead of you? We have Judgment. And the door that is now open, the Nine of Cups here. Maybe you could be dealing with an Aquarius, I want to say. Or maybe you could have that in your chart as well. Alrighty, Taurus. So what I'm sensing here, what I'm picking up here is things have become a burden, Taurus, I feel. Certain situations, certain scenarios in your life. What I'm kind of picking up here a little bit is that certain people are in your life right now, maybe, that are causing burdens upon you. Now, I feel as though that, Taurus, you're trying to get along with people. I feel as though that you're trying to, I'm hearing, keep the relationship or relationships or partnerships, whatever it may be for you today, trying to keep them cohesive and copacetic. That's what I'm really picking up here. And I'm also picking up that it's maybe a little bit difficult to let these people, places, or things go. But you've come to the conclusion, Taurus, that sometimes it's better to let people go, you know, because when you find yourself having to always make exceptions, or when you find yourself having to try sometimes a little bit too hard, or maybe try too much to appease other people or the groups that your social circles that you're in, or partnerships, whatever it may be for you, eventually it becomes a burden, it becomes tiresome. And I'm feeling like, regarding what's behind you, the door that's now closed, it's now time to confronting, okay, how can I say this? That sounded weird. The time that was allowed, I should say, to confront these issues regarding keeping hope within the relationship, or trying to keep the relationship alive, trying to keep, okay, I just heard sticking around in hopes for a better, like a vibrational shift within the relationships or partnerships or persons, places, or things. And you have confronted these issues before in the past, I want to say, or you recently have confronted it. And I want to say that things may have not really changed, or things may have, I just picked up, things may have changed for a little bit, and then it kind of reverted back to how it used to be. Now, Taurus, you're starting to look past these things. You're starting to look past the superficial. You're starting to look past, you're starting to really see why these people are there. What's the purpose? What's the mutual stance? Like, why are they there? You know, you're starting to review these things, and you're starting to really see that you can't be the only one who has hope. You can't be the only one who's trying. You can't be the only one who is actively involved in trying to keep the relationship, person, place, or thing afloat within your life. And what's behind you in the door that's now closed is the time that was allowed to confront these things, because you've already have confronted them in some form, shape, or matter. Because since you confronted them and things have not changed, what's behind you now is having hope for the situation, in a sense. Having optimism for the relationship, person, place, or thing. You no longer are doing that anymore. That's behind you now. Now, what I can see, what's ahead of you here is a call to action. Now it's like you must now make that discerning decision, or those discerning decisions, in terms of, am I going to keep this person, place, or thing within my life? And then you, back to what I was saying, you're starting to now realize, why are they there? Why are they still around? Or are they around because they serve a mutual purpose, or are they around, or is it around because they want something from me, meaning you, Taurus? You know, you're starting to see certain patterns that are going on, or certain patterns that are playing out, that have to do with, are you allowing people to like walk over you a little bit, or use, I don't want to use the word use you, but kind of misuse you, let's say, to their advantage? But I can see here, Taurus, that you are in all good faith. You know, like, you thought that, or you are under the assumption or conclusion, you know, whatever it may be for you, that these people, places, or things are around like you wanted them to be around. They served a purpose at one time. It was a mutual benefit. But now it's coming to a point where you're starting to see, you're starting to study the static. That's what I'm picking up here. And you're starting to kind of, not to a detriment, you're starting to study the static, and you're starting to see people's real intentions. Kind of how I always say, what's really going on here? Like that, like, you're starting to see, why are they here? And it's not, Taurus, like you're cleaning up these areas of your life, or these people within your life, because you want to be arrogant, or you feel like you're better than them. It has nothing to do with that. It's more of like, It's a review of these people, places, or things within your life, and it's time to let the sordid go. That's kind of what I'm picking up here for you. And the door that's now open, I mean, the Nine of Cups, that's beautiful. That's great. Now it's going to be you making decisions for yourself, because that's what you need to do. And you're walking through the door of value. You're walking through the door of happiness. You're now walking through the door of, okay, I just picked up, it doesn't bother you if you have to walk through the door by yourself any longer. It's, and let me just clarify again, it has nothing to do with being arrogant. It has nothing to do with feeling or trying to exhibit or portray that you're better than anyone else. That's not what it is. It's kind of like one of these things where it's like, whenever we move forward, we can't take everyone with us like that. And it's like, are you going to come or not? And they're like, well, I don't think so. You're like, okay, bye boo. Like, kind of like that, you know? You are now starting to see the makings of these people, places, or things and what their true, real intentions are. I'm also picking up that your social groups or your partner, whatever it may be for you today, you're starting to ascend spiritually, and now it's like everyone that was around at a time, you maybe don't vibrationally match up to them. You guys have different priorities now. You guys have different interests, and now it's kind of like those interests are now separating with these people, places, or things that you are letting go now, that you must let go. And it's just feeling, Taurus, like it's time to make a change. But I know deep down inside, Taurus, you know that it's a good change. And granted, you're probably going to get some backlash for this, you know. But hey, it's your truth and you must walk in it. But I can see here that you mean no harm. But you can't allow these people, places, or things to hold you down any longer, whether they are cognizant of it or not. And it's just time to now move forward, but you're walking through the door of value where it's like, you're kind of like, I gotta do what I have to do. And that's that. And it's just one of those situations in life where you must walk away, you know? I mean, it doesn't serve a purpose any longer. I just picked up, check where Saturn is in your chart. I feel like that's going to explain a lot, the house and the sign placement and any aspects to Saturn. I really feel. Interesting. Wherever you have Capricorn as well, since Saturn is in Capricorn right now. All right, Taurus, that concludes your reading for July of 2018. If you'd like to book a personal reading to maybe see how to walk away from these certain people, or maybe check where Saturn is, what's going on in your chart, intuitiveperceptions.com. Alrighty, Taurus, we'll see ya.